exactly what the doctor ordered?
Yeah, it was horrible. Just really hard to get the lads going, to get us up after Wednesday. But first half was tough. We didn't pass it great, didn't move it great. I think we were just tired. It's a bit of a hangover, but got the goal in the lead, and that sort of killed them a little bit, their spirit. So glad to get the second in the second half, and then I thought in the second half we were quite good. Moved the ball well and scored some couple of good goals as well.
Who's claiming the first goal?
Me.
It looked like a training ground move, actually.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't know much about it. He wazzed it in, rubbish free kick by Glenn, and the geezer's missed it. It's hit me on the inside of the calf, and I don't know where it's gone. It's gone in the bottom somewhere. So yeah, that's mine. I love that.
Two very different goals in a week.
Yeah, sublime to the ridiculous, isn't it? A little bit. But hey, they all count. I've scored many of them in my career, and I hope there's a few more to come as well.
Yeah. You said it was hard at motivating the players. The early goal obviously helped, as did the early goal in the second half.
Yeah, exactly. I think goals change games, don't they say, and that was definitely the case. We thought we started okay, and then got the goal, and then it was just a case of we thought that was it, and we just took too many touches. The pitch doesn't help, the weather didn't help, and we were just took too many touches to move the ball. We didn't move it quick enough, and they got about us. Second half was better though. Like you say, we got the second goal. They scored a worldie to get back in it, and then we put the game to bed with the third. And then we moved the ball better, less touches, and we look a decent team when we do that.
Was it a bonus once you got the 2-goal advantage? You could use your subs. You could give them game time.
That was the idea. If we could, we haven't got that many bodies at the moment. We're obviously Jay's come onto the bench, doing really well in the resis and stuff, and it's great to be able to get him minutes in the first team. It'll only make him better, and he did great. But I'm still trying to get a few of the lads back to have a bit of a stronger bench and a stronger team.
Is there any news on getting bodies in?
Just still trying. Yeah, still talking to a few people, and like I've said before, they've got to be right, and I don't want to rush into getting so many in that it's wrong for the players, because we've got a good little tight unit, and I don't want to blow that all wide open by bringing in a 4 or 5 or whatever. But the ones that we do bring in, hopefully they'll be right, and they'll definitely add something to our team.
Can you sum up how difficult it's been preparing for this game?
Well, it's just the same as any other game. The Brightons and the Brentfords and those sorts of games, they look after themselves, you know what I mean? You don't need to talk to the lads, you don't need to say anything really, because they all know their jobs, and it's easy to get up for those. It's these games that are the tougher ones that you're expected to win, especially after performances like Wednesday, and that's the hard bit, and it's just trying to reiterate to the squad that it's just the basics. If we do the basics right, that we're used to, and do our jobs that we know what to do, then we're a match for more than anybody in this team. And sometimes you do have to go back to basics to win games, and I think that was one of them today.
Great goal, and with all the minutes in your legs today, it's like you don't have to kick the cat, isn't it?
I won't manage it. I'll probably miss it after today. Anyway, but no. All the lads again have got to rest up, because we've got a really tough week away at Forest Green and then at home to Bath, so we've got to be right at it, and I've told them that if we can get these 2 games out of the way and do well in them, then we've got a 2-week break without the Kidderminster game, and that's the time that we can rest up and let our focus dwindle, I suppose, and put that all to bed for a week and then back on it after that. But 2 big games for us coming up.
Glenn Little did 90 minutes, and that was a bonus.
Yeah, no, he's telling us that he's the fittest he's ever been, and he's the lightest he's ever been. He's like 4 kilos, I think, lighter than he was when he was at Reading and stuff. So I think he looks in great shape, and his ability's undeniable. And maybe he's a bit better inside in the middle of the pitch than he is when he's on the outside, but he plays in there anyway when you put him on the outside. So it's tricky to know where he'll end up, but. Great ability, great lad, very experienced, and no, I think he's going to be a little gem for us, and we might just have that bit extra for us that will help us massively.
Spate and Pogba, Tuesday, any chance?
Yeah, I hope so. They've both not trained for a while, but if they're fit and have done a little bit beforehand, then they'll come into the squad. So I'm hopeful it will just be a case of assessing them and seeing how we go.
Did you have a good view of the sending off on him?
I didn't see the little melee that Keatsy got booked for. I don't know how he got booked and then we get a free kick. Don't understand that.
No.
I didn't understand a few of the rest decisions. The free kick that went in, Obi's just jumped for it, not even looking at him, and it's a free kick on him, so didn't get that. And then, yeah, I thought it was an elbow. I thought it was a nasty one, a cheeky nasty one, and that's not like that. He doesn't often react like that, so I think that gave you the clue that it wasn't overly fair.
16 league games unbeaten now, fantastic.
Yeah, the lads have been terrific, and that's what we just keep reiterating. We don't want to throw this unbeaten run away willy-nilly. We just want to keep going, and it's going to end soon. It will end at some point, but the longer we can keep it going, the longer that means that we're up and about and in it.
Next August would be good.
I'd take April, to be honest with you, but lads are doing great, so we've just got to keep banging the drum and keep them at it.
Just a word on Jake Colbeck. He's come off the bench, scored 2 goals. Second one particularly took like season pro.
No, yeah, he's a great lad, really good lad, really nice lad, and really professional as well with it. And he's come into the squad without really training with us. He's trained with us. We take him if we need bodies and stuff, but he fits in. He's scored a lot of goals for the reserves and done really well. Just finding a position for him behind the strikes, I think, is probably his best position, and he has got that knack of getting in the right place and it falling to him in the box, like the first one showed, and like the second one, lovely. You know, some people would have thought a kid might just smash that, but he's placed it right in the bottom corner, and I'm made up for him, and yeah, he'll be with us probably a little bit more often now.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Andy.